Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. We're gonna go clear out this section today. And after here, we're gonna go to this area. Clear that zone out. But I definitely want to start off up here. Get this little completely optional zone out the way. So run on up. Get this grace point and sit at it to get those bats to leave us alone. And we'll wait to do the blessing until we get the scud trees from here, because there's a couple in this zone, I'm pretty sure. Nothing. Check up here for items. I didn't see anything other than materials. This is where we want to clear out. That is so much nicer. Not worried about a dog almost one-hit KOing us. That sucks though. I didn't pick that up. Oh. It should respawn it. But still. I have to now focus on getting him again. I should have just picked it up as soon as I killed him, like I normally do. Wow, he staggered the dog. I didn't expect that. Rid of that one. Then we can pick that up. And get rid of him. Could have healed beforehand. Gave me flasks back. And now we'll go check down here. Let me off the horse. Let's claw it. That is such a useful move. Just to smack around here and there. It's not like we're going to be using it for all too much longer, so we might as well use it as much as we can now. Oh. grab that. What? I pressed triangle. Why didn't it pick it up? There we go. Let's check up top first, because this isn't really all that much of an area to go through, and I don't think we have to fight a lot of the things in here. And there's also not even all that much to fight in here. That is not what I said to do. I clicked D-pad right. I mean D-pad left. And it summoned in my mimic. Oh well. Not that big of a deal at all. That's just funny. Grab those. It's a fair amount to lose. And get rid of them. Grab the item in here. I think there might be an item on top of those roofs. Don't remember. Feel like there is. I feel like I remember jumping over here for something. But I don't see crap, so I guess not. Maybe it's this building that I remember jumping onto. Possibly off of. Huh. That was nice. No bleed damage for me. Get that off. Get that off me. How dare you. So that's the one thing we came here for, the Blood Fiend's arm. It's a pretty decent hammer weapon. Pretty sure it does blood damage too. So, might be a good bet to have something like that from Melania. Because we will be doing those fights. It's just a minor break from the main game to come over here and get this stuff, since usually when I play the DLC, I beat the main game. And then I'll come over and I'll do the DLC after. So, I've got everything from the main game, which makes this a little nicer with that, what's it called? The Sacred Relic Greatsword. Like, ugh, that makes everything so nice. But I wanted to try and do the opposite this roundabout. So, we got everything we can from this area up top, I'm pretty sure. So now we gotta go down below Back on over to the right side. And grab what we can from over here. So this should be a scud, I mean not scud tree, revered spirit ash. Yeah, buddy. Double check up this cliff. I don't think anything's up here. Ooh, forager brood. Good thing I checked. This one shall die. I got him, but his friends got me. The lightning strikes were what really did me in. Okay, since we're closer to this edge, let's just take a quicker, closer peek over here and make sure that there's no items. I see nothing, just that guy to fight. And that does not remind me of any items to get from this area, so we're not gonna fight him. We'll risk losing all those runes. We're going straight back. Yoink. Yoink. Grab maroons. They won't fight them. Ooh, cookbook of a greater potentate. I think there's anything over by this ledge, but I want to be sure, because I didn't think there was anything in the middle of that forest either, but then I just found that cookbook. Now we can go on top of the mountain first. Grab whatever's over here. We're not going to fight the rune bear. This one hits like a truck too. We got a picture of an incursion. The multiverse? It's collapsing? Oh, it's not a rune bear. It's a regular bear. We can fight that then. Felt like that was a rune bear. Misremembering is always okay in that case. I will take that. And we gotta sprint on through this area. We can fight the guy in here. He should give us a decent amount of runes. Oh, that sucked. Missed twice in a row. You suck. We were way too close to him. I shouldn't have healed up my magic. I should have just gone with normal attacks. we'll get it this time. I'm still gonna fight him, because I want to eventually get their weapon. I know you only need one, and then I'm pretty sure you can dual, like, two-hand it, and it dual wields them. But the quicker we can get it, the better. It means the less of them we'll have to fight later on, and then the one that's really annoying, that is directly in your path, if I have the weapon by the time I get there, I can just sprint past him up the stairwell, leading up to the shadow tree. If not, and I have to fight him, my god. It's a pain in the ass spot. And because he's on a stairwell and jumping all over the place, he often gets the spots where he can hit you and you can't hit him. You spend time trying to reorganize yourself. It doesn't work out. Heal up. Do it again. Didn't mean to do it a third time. There. I should go find the silver scarab talisman too. I know we already have the place unlocked. I'm pretty sure it's well before the snowfield. Somewhere in either Altus or Area of the Lakes. But I did not get that, and I should. Cool. Got all those items. So now, that top section, this top plateau, is complete. Didn't mean to jump right there, but that is fine. Sit at this site of grace real quick and use my levels. And then we'll go fight the guy in the mausoleum down here. Let's go. These worms don't try and fight me. I have no problem with running past them. They hit hard, sure, but it's nothing insane. I wasn't sure of exactly which one it was until he pulled out that damn crossbow. Another lion's claw. Forgot he actually has heals. Well, because it's just an ash thing, like a spirit. It wouldn't have any. But nope. I gotta heal up. Good, we only had one. Uh-oh. They were a little too close, I didn't like that. Oh, that was a trade. I didn't know if we were gonna survive. We luckily did. Oh, barely. Okay, Lion's Claw. Heal up. One more Lion's Claw should do it. Really? Holy crap. Heal up again. I just had to tap him. If I backed up and healed up again, I would have been falling into the same routine. Healing until I ran out of heals. Oof. So that mausoleum's done now. Cool. Don't have to worry about this area. Don't have to worry about that. We already got what was down here, both the weapon and the Scud tree fragment. Can't do anything here. So we'll go on up here. First we'll go to the castle front. Actually, no. Let's do the jail first. These don't take too long. The castle's going to take a decent amount of time. We still have a decent amount of time on this recording, but I think we'd probably get straight up to the boss. We might get one attempt on it. Instead of trying that, let's go through here first, and then we'll start the castle and get partially through it this episode. Finish it up in the next one. Let's go along these paths. Fight whatever wants to fight, because we're not risking it. If it looks at us, it dies. These guys are a little tough to see in the darkness. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Alley-oop. Don't think you can come from the other side of that. So that might just be a closed off room. Sometimes you can. Won't be able to open it, but you'll still be able to be over on the other side. Where was this one? We have not been there yet. There are still living creatures there. So let's get all the items in here and jump on through that hole. Oh. Thought that was a good idea. Shocking. Where to now? I don't trust anybody in these jails. I don't remember a single good person being in the jails, too. like someone that you have to talk to. So we'll just kill everything on sight. So you get a little bit of backstory. There is definitely people inside of the living jars, not just dead people. And then they get fused into the mass that is whatever the creature is inside of the living jar. Whatever it becomes, I should say, because it was once human. But the remnants have turned it into something else and given it new life. Like Alexander. He was once somebody who was stuffed in a jar. And then the jar came alive. These ones, they crawl out of their jar. All the more disturbing. It's almost as if they came alive a little too soon before the jar was fully filled. Or if it wasn't filled to the right proportion, then they probably come out as those creatures. Rather than what they're supposed to be, which is just a normal old living jar. That's still disgusting when thinking about it. Here you gotta jump. Probably could have walked it. Oh. Landed on the same line as a chain, not next to it. That sucks. I think if I would have landed on either side of the chain, I would have been fine, but because I landed on the actual chain, just a little too far. Oh well. We never claimed this was going to be a deathless run. But we also do not fight everything every time we die. And we're back. Don't think we really have to fight any of these guys. Even if they chuck stuff, it shouldn't be enough to be in the way. Alley-oop. Didn't even need to jump. Let's try to run. Just sprinting, walking off should be fine. Oh, I forgot about that one. That sucks. We'll have to do that real quick. Probably would prefer to beat this anyway first, because then, well now, because then I can just warp out once we get that item. Instead of having to run back all the way through. So, waiting is fine. I was looking for items, you ugly meat blob thing. Don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, can't knock it down, so can't be anything in there. Let's deal with that. I don't trust it. Oh, it actually dropped something. Human bone shard. Break that pot off of its head so that it can't do its ground slam attack. And then, I want to say one of these gets up. Yeah, both of them do. That works. Oh no! I'm pretty sure you can make that jump and get over there. But I did not. I thought it activated after a couple of steps, so I was ready to jump, but I didn't jump early enough. Because it activated as soon as you stepped on there, apparently. Get rid of that. I'm pretty sure this is the exit right over here. Yep. We're gonna check everything in this room so we don't have to come back here. No. Well, maybe you could cheese it, get on that rock, and then jump up, but nope, they thought of that. Looks like no other items that way. So let me go over here. And back behind these guys, there's a way up. We gotta jump over to that one. Oh, come on. Alley-oop, alley-oop. Deal with enemies as soon as they appear, so that they don't sneak up on you later when you forget about them jumping across stuff. The camera let me see. This would be easier. Come on, camera. There we go. Authentic cookbook. Lovely. Was indeed an enemy. Get rid of that one. And I think that's all of them, and now we can do the jump part without having to worry about falling right next to an enemy and getting wrecked. Which is always awesome. Got that. Gotta get those. I want to say the easiest way is to jump from here over to there. That looks really far. And I don't think we're going to make that. So instead, we're going to jump over here. See if there's a way around. It did not look like there was. Grab that. And we'll go to the right. Because that just looks like way too far of a jump. I don't think we're going to make it. But there was a way up. Yeah, over here. Easy peasy. Let's go look this way too. Make sure there's nothing over here. I don't see nothing. Just wanted to be positive. And I think we are. So, let's get on out of here then. Nothing else. Rolls and packets. Oh, how fun. Not in here, buddies. Not in here. Meat dumplings. I want to say there actually is something over there, but there might not be, and it could very well just be to throw you off. It's not looking like there's crap over there. Why is there an elevator down then? So we're gonna check it. Let's just heal up just in case. I don't trust anything here. It was good to not trust, but I was standing in the wrong place. We're all the way at the entrance, aren't we? Yes, we are. Oh, that's painful. We were so close to the stake of Marika. Sprint on past everything this time, right up until the end. I don't know if that giant living jar can jump across that gap. It's not a very large gap. But let's see. It might screw me over. But I kind of want to know. Okay. This time, we're going to drop on the one that's directly underneath where I just was. So, alley-oop. And then jump. Fight whatever gets up. I don't need anything sneaking up on me. And then we'll get this. Hefty cracked pot. That's the good stuff. And we can sprint past all of them. And past that. Keep running past these guys. I want to know if I can make the jump. That might be what the elevator down below was. Might be what brings you all the way up to here. Alley-oop. Cannot. So yeah, you can't make that jump, but there is a way up there sooner than later. This one has to go, simply because it's in the way. So that guy can go too. Just double checking that this was where I thought it was, and it is. We can sprint over here, jump back, grab that. Heavy hit. Once. Get back and heal. And deal with these guys. Oh, it grabbed me. Come on. One more slap. No, I can heal. Grab that. Grab that. And no other items. That's a go. Whee! Alley-oop. I always try and run jump before those. But this should be how to call an elevator down or up to you. So there has to be, this has to be a side path to another area that'll loop me back around. Nothing over there. Smack that on off his face. And then put him in the ground. And grab that. The Great Jar Helm. If it didn't completely get rid of the visage of this beautiful face, then I would be wearing a jar helmet. This face is just too gorgeous to hide. Now, I don't think there's anything over here. But looks like I could be wrong. I don't see anything else to grab. That path was a path that broke, so we couldn't get down here. So, let's go, shall we? Fall right here. And fall with a little speed here. And then we fall right here. Interesting. It's just right to here. So I guess that button calls this elevator back up. Then you have to like run and get back to it in time. Kinda sucks, but that is level design and platforming in a non-platforming game. No matter what people might classify these subgenres for this game under, I will never chuck it under platformer. Couldn't back up. Oh, and he does frostbite. Crap. I forgot about that. So we really do gotta keep an eye on the amount of hits we take from him. Oof. Lion's Claw it is. I was an inch too far away. That's fine. Need to get my stamina back. Let's do another Lion's Claw. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. And we can do that. Do a charge. It was just gonna do that. I just hoped the charge would get off in time. Oh, that grab is tricky. That got let off a little quicker than I thought it would have. Let's make sure that there's no grabbable items. I don't think there is. Just be sure, though. Whole lot of nothing. Yep. So now we can get on out of here. And we're gonna go... After we do this castle and open up this door, we're gonna come back and fight through here. So... it's not gonna be very long before we come back to that zone at all. Have no fear in leaving that place be. There's like 3... Shadow Tree fragments in there, I'm pretty sure. So we definitely want to do that. I'm just leaving it for now. Do you know what? We ignored these areas. So let's check out the campsite. Before I forget that I haven't checked out the campsite. You got a song. You know that? I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking around the campsite. I didn't try to start a fight. I was just perusing. See what we get from this one. I don't think it's anything big, but we could get a shield. Nothing big. But he was protecting something. Cookbook. You know how much we love cookbooks. All the recipes in the world shall belong to us. Let's destroy this thing. So I think just like the other crossbows, once you do, it doesn't come back. Man. There we go. Now, if I ever accidentally come across on that way again, I won't have to worry about that crossbow. Why does this look like somewhere that would have an item? Just to not have an item. Why you do that, game? There we go. Easy peasy. Super easy. Now we just check all these shacks real quick. I don't think there's a single item that I left behind inside of those this time. Ooh, perfumer bottle. But we want to double check, and I was right. No items inside, just that chest. Didn't even know that guy was there. Landed right on his head. I could have done a down smack if I knew it was there. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. To the castle we go. Hi-ho. Oh, man. Couldn't even let me have that. Gosh darn it, game. I'm pretty sure you can actually go through a little path under here. I just don't remember where that leads. So maybe after we go through here and grab some crap, we'll turn around and go clear that out real quick. But I want to get the first grace point inside this castle first. Oop. Ouch. Oh, what? Take a lion's claw. Never get there in time, even while trying to hold circle and sprint. Just missing it. Heal up. Heal up. Almost got me there. He got me. I thought that swipe was me getting him. Okay. I forgot. Okay. Definitely don't need to go all out. But let's. We're getting a grace point right after him anyway. I want to make sure to get these runes before anything. Heal that up. Throw it again. Lion's Claw. One more. Yeah, it would have done it. I was hoping the normal damage from the Lion's Claw would have staggered him, and it would have, if I hit him. Might as well get that back up. Even though it is not helping because I am too close to him. What? Oh, he barely got my toes with that. That sucks. I did it again. Gosh darn me. And I drink up again. Grab my flask. I mean, not my flask, my runes. Here. Wasn't sure, timing-wise, when he was going to stop running. It's a move I barely see. So, felt like I was probably better off just healing through it. That worked out well. Too far. Get up, heal, go in again for another Lion's Claw. Heal through that. Now I get heavy. I didn't stagger him. I'm surprised by that. That did. Ooh-wee. Guy was a little more difficult than I had hoped he would be, but it is what it is. Oh, you still can't call in the horse even on the other side of the bridge? I thought that was just going to be a for the bridge thing, but okay. Either way, let's get on up to this grace point, and that'll be the end of this episode. So if you guys like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anywhere you want me to go in this game, or any other games you might want to see me play. And I will see all of y'all in the next video. Oh, okay. Yeah, if this is here, then the grace point is a little further than I thought. So, we will end it right there. Bye-bye.